I'm going to go over the syllabus with you. I'm going to hit the highlights really for this. I'm going to skip down to number 4, major assignments. So we have 4 units in English 11. Unit 1 is conformity and nonconformity. And to fit that unit, we read a novel called The Glass Castle. And it's actually a memoir. And it's about this young woman named Jeanette Walls who grew up with parents who were nonconformists. And they didn't really value education in the traditional sense. They had really selfish ideas about how to live their lives. And we, just read about how that affected Jeanette and her siblings, and how they overcame that, how they, what their life is like now, what their life was like then, etc. So you have a copy of the syllabus. I encourage you to click on that link to get more of an idea of what The Glass Castle is about. And it does contain some mature situations. It is approved by the it's an approved novel, so I'm not going rogue, but I would encourage you to, take a minute to see what it's about. Since you're online, there's limited availability, like a limited number of texts, and I am teaching this class in person to 2 other sections. So we are going to read the PDF version. If that isn't ideal for you, let me know as soon as possible, and I will see what I can do about getting you an actual copy. But I do need to know as soon as possible so that I can see how many, if we have any left to give out. And then for Unit 2, we focus on privacy. We read a lot of nonfiction. We watch a Netflix documentary. We read some excerpts from some fictional dystopian novels. If you don't have Netflix, you don't need to worry about the documentary. I have alternate assignments that still pertain to that documentary that you can still do. And then for Unit 3, we read a play, A Raisin in the Sun. Again, you'll do the PDF version, but also if you need an actual copy, let me know. And then the last unit, we end the year with you picking a topic that you are interested in. You know a little bit about it, but you want to know more about it, and you have the opportunity to do that. And of course, we'll dive deeper into these topics as we get to them. I will be asking you to read an outside reading novel, an independent novel, and then setting up a Google Meet with me to talk about your novel. And so while you're online, I will want to do a Google Meet to see you and talk to you at various times throughout the year. So if you look at the reading activities, I would like you to have a book read by those dates: September 30th, November 30th, January 31st, March 31st, and May 25th. And I want you to set up a time to, once you have finished your book, email me. We'll set up a Google Meet, and you just tell me about your book. It's really informal. It takes like 5 minutes. You just tell me what you read, and you just tell me about it. And we just kind of like have a book talk together. We just talk about your book. You don't have to wait until September 30th, for example, if you finish it on September 15th, then email me and we'll set up a time to do your Google Meet then. Yeah, we don't have to wait until the very end. And then makeup and late work. So as long as we're in a unit, so if we're in Unit 1, for example, we're in the non-conformity conformity unit, and I give you an assignment for the glass castle, and let's say it's due September 12th. You don't turn it in September 12th, I'm going to put in a 0 for that assignment. But then you turn it in on September 15th. Then I'm going to give you full credit, for it. I'm not going to take off late points. If you get 9 out of 12 on that assignment, then you get 9 out of 12. I'm not going to take off late points because it's late. So as long as we're in the unit, you get full credit. The caveat, the trade-off is once we're out of the unit, then you cannot turn in an assignment for that. So the glass castle, we've taken a test, we've written our paper, we're done. Now we're moving on to privacy. It's November. We're in the middle of privacy. We're learning about it. And then you are like, oh my gosh, can I turn in this glass castle paper? No, because we're out of that unit. So as you look over this and read over it, let me know if you have questions, email me, and then I can go over any questions that you have about your about the syllabus.